welcome. Tessy here from the Power of Yoga. I'm going to take you through a short sequence, approximately 20 minutes, of gentle back bending, building up. So if you're not feeling very energized and would like to really get some more energy into your system and get your day going and don't have much time, this is what you want to do. What you're going to need here is a bolster or something similar. If you don't have a bolster at home, roll thick blankets together, but they must be firm. You may need some blocks and a belt. So if you don't have any of these, hit the pause button, sort your stuff out, and meet me back on the mat. Right, so we're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. Your bolster is lengthways and your back is facing your bolster, just a few inches or centimeters away from the bolster. Drawing the soles of your feet together, just opening up these hips. Leaning back, supporting yourself with the hands. You want to maybe just tilt your pelvis slightly back. Bring your back onto the bolster and lie down onto your bolster. Opening up the arms. So you really want to get length in the back of your neck by lengthening the back of your head. So if you're arching back like this in your neck, just bring a blanket under your head or even a block underneath your bolster. So you really want to feel relaxed here, noticing the opening sensation in your chest, in your shoulders, in your hips. And now to release the jaw and relax the forehead. So if you're feeling any squishy pain in the lower back, just lift your buttocks off the floor, move the buttock skin towards your feet, moving the pubis to your navel, and then dropping back down again. So just creating more length and then relaxing. If it's still sore, you're going to have to bring your body higher up by placing the block underneath your bolster. So start breathing into your abdomen. As you breathe in, your abdomen raises. As you breathe out, your abdomen relaxes. This is a wonderful way to start your day once you've warmed up a little bit, once you've rotated your body slightly, moved around. This is not so ideal if you're just getting out of bed and you come into this position. You really want to loosen up the spine first. So we're breathing into the abdomen and then into the chest as well. So not only the abdomen. So allow your breath to raise up. Expanding the abdomen, expanding the chest, bringing life into the body in this gentle supported back bend. Heart and hip open. So interlacing all the fingers, turning the palms of your hands towards the sky, drawing the shoulder blades down, bring the back of your hands on the top of your head. So now we're going into a deeper opening of the heart and the shoulders. And keep breathing. Each in-breath energizes the body. And each out-breath relaxes the body. Each in-breath says yes to whatever it is which is happening. And each out-breath lets go of all that which has happened, recognizing a very new moment. Let's release the hands slowly and press the hands down into the mat, supporting yourself, coming up into a seated position. So maybe move the bolster along to the side because we will be needing the bolster again. Let's come onto all fours for a few cat-cow stretches. Hands are underneath your shoulders, feet are flat, knees are hip distance apart. Breathing in, arching your back. Breathing out, rounding your back. Start gently and slowly. And do this in your own rhythm, in your own pace. Each in-breath lengthens your spine and stretches your tummy, your abdomen, and each out breath stretches your back, drawing chin to chest. Keep going, in and out. So today's mini sequence is about back bending. So we just want to build up gently into some beautiful juicy back bends. And come into a neutral. So now move your knees back and come down onto your belly, but on your lower arms. Drop the feet. So this alone itself again is also a back bend. So connected with the breath, lift your heart, draw the elbows back and start breathing. Gaze is straight ahead. Draw those shoulders down. Deep and easy breathing. So be sure not to just hang into your shoulders or into your lower back. So you really want to lift the shoulder, pressing the pubic bone down. Gaze ahead, all the facial muscles completely relaxed. Take some deep breath in and out here. Turning your head from left to right. Just releasing all your neck muscles. Come back to center. Let's come down onto the abdomen. So we just want to shift my blocks aside here. Bring your hands far forward and open up the legs, mat width apart. Just wriggle around a little bit with your pelvis so that we can release any tension we may still be holding here. As you breathe in, so bring your chin to your chest and coming up, turn your head to the right and coming down as you breathe out, lying on your left cheek. And we're going to remain in action here. So coming in with the in-breath, turning your head to the left with the out-breath, lowering down. And keep going at your pace. So this is the beginner's version with your hands being so far ahead in front, or it's just the version where you want to warm up your back. Even if you're quite flexible, it's a good idea to just warm it up first. If you're doing the more intermediate version, draw your hands back and keep moving the spine, bringing a lot of mobility into the spine. Keeping with the in-breath coming up and turning your head alternatively to the left, coming down. Keep going, keeping the chin into your chest first. And maybe if you're doing the advanced version, you bring your hands even further back, but you want to come up until your elbows are completely straightened. On your in-breath, lifting, arching. So if you're feeling any pain in your lower back while doing any of these versions, please modify. Move those hands further forward. And on your next in-breath, let's see if we can stay up here. Drawing the shoulders down, opening up the heart, lifting your gaze, not your gaze, actually even your chin, to the ceiling, but your gaze down to your nose. It needs to stay relaxed. If it's not relaxed, we're actually being counterproductive. And as you breathe out, slowly coming down, supporting yourself well on the hands, resting with your hands underneath your forehead. Just rock that pelvis from side to side, and dropping the shoulders, bending the knees, and with your lower legs, make some big circles, very slowly. Relaxing your jaw, taking a few deep breaths in and out. Switch directions. Straighten them legs out. Bring the feet together. Bring the hands next to your chest. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out, come into your downward facing dog. So just readjust here. You can make a few stepping actions here. Walk the knees out. Rock your pelvis from side to side. And on your next in-breath, bring that right foot forward between your hands, drop onto your left knee, adjust your right foot outwards slightly and come up. Now just grab a block here. You might want your blocks on the sides. So coming up with your body, and bringing the arms up, interlacing the fingers, except the index finger. Maybe just pulse a few times up and down with your pelvis. Press that right heel down into the mat. Come to a standstill. Bring the arms behind your ears. So now we're in quite a deep back bend here. But you really want to draw that navel in and draw the pubic bone up slightly just to stay engaged. Not that you're hanging into your lower back and hurting your lower back. So let's see if you can arch slightly back even more without going over and above what you can. So staying here, just releasing the hands. Make your right block nice and high next to your body. Your left arm back up to the ceiling. And now we're bending to the right. So we're just getting a nice lateral stretch. Maybe you can even take your block lower. So you're in a bit of a back bend and a side bend. Looking up towards the ceiling under your left arm. Coming back to center, breathing in. As you breathe out, shift the blocks aside and come back into your downward facing dog. On your next in-breath, your left foot comes forward, drop onto your right knee. Coming up onto, with your body coming up, interlace all the fingers except index finger, back foot flat. Start pulsing gently up and down. Giving the body the message, oh yes, we're going to go nice and deeper. So let's prepare the body well. Take some deep breaths. Come low into your lunge. Bring the arms further back. Draw that right knee forward and the left foot back. So this just helps to stabilize in our pelvis. See if you can arch back slightly even more. Otherwise not. Don't do it if it creates any pain, causes you pain. So taking the left hand down to your block on the left, maybe it's high, maybe it's low, and bending over to the left. Straightening that right arm, looking up under your right arm. Coming back to center with the in-breath. And breathing out, lowering the hands, bringing the left foot back into your plank. As you breathe in, breathe out, lower your knees, lower your body to the floor. On your in-breath, come up into a back bend. On your out-breath, come into the downward facing dog. And here, just take a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And each out-breath, drop those heels closer towards the floor. On your next in-breath, look forward. Bring that right foot forward. Drop onto your left knee. Walk that right foot over to the left hand somewhere and just drop down. So your right foot can move back. You can adjust your right foot, bringing it back. If this is too much for you, sit on a block. Sit on a block, move that left foot back. Otherwise, you don't need to sit on a block because we're not going to the classical pigeon pose here. So really it's about bringing fluidity back into your body, moving around back and forth, allowing the body to get accustomed to what's going on. So come to center now, and moving the hands forward, we're going to bring fluidity into the spine. So breathing in, come up onto the fingertips. Breathing out, coming forward, bring your chin to the floor, your forehead to the floor, and coming up. So stay in a motion, in a movement, keeping the fluidity in the spine. Each in-breath brings you up. Each out-breath allows you to come down again. So while we're bringing fluidity into the spine, we're also getting a really nice stretch here in the right glute. And as you breathe in, come back up. Since it is a back bending class, bring your blocks back. Press those hands into your blocks. lift and arch back slightly, turning the left glute and the left thigh forward. Maybe you can even move the blocks further back, arching back even more, but if it pains in your back, don't do that, stay forward. But press those hands down. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift the heart. Take a deep breath in and out. And now press the hands into the block, release your back leg, your back knee, and coming back into your downward facing dog. You can keep the blocks. Pressing your sitting bones back and up towards the ceiling, dropping the knees, not the knees, the heels down to the floor. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. On your next in-breath, bring your left foot forward, drop onto your right knee. So adjust your left foot to the right side, coming down into a seated. So it's always really nice to use the blocks. Sometimes it's just, helps make things a bit easier. And for some people, it's not necessary. So back leg, back foot flat. Create some mobility here, swaying from side to side, feeling your body. So we don't want to just be sitting on the left buttocks and opening up the right hip. We really want to keep the hips as square as we possibly can, and sometimes it helps if you sit on a block under the left buttocks. Coming onto the fingertips further forward, we're going to bring more mobility into the spine. So take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, draw shoulder blades together, bring your forehead to the floor, chin to chest, rounding, coming up. And like a wave movement, keep going at your own rhythm. Each out breath arching down, each in breath rounding, coming up. And coming up, using your blocks again, walk the blocks back. As far back as your body allows. Turning the right thigh forward, turning the right shoulder forward, pressing those hands down into your block, drawing the shoulder blades together, so you're really getting a good, strong sensation in your glute. We're strengthening the glute here while we're going into a back bend. Deep breathing. And now we're going to place the blocks ahead of us. Lift that right knee and bring that left foot back. Now we're in our downward facing dog again. Using the blocks, you can move the blocks slightly forward. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Let's drop down onto the knees. Blocks aside. So what we need now is our bolster, and we want to put the bolster lengthways on the side of the mat, so sideways, and we're going to be lying down with our lower belly or mid belly on the bolster, supporting ourselves with the hands further forward. Just move the block so you can see. So we're now in a supported back bend, so the feet draw them together, hip distance apart. If your back is sore here, move the hands further forward and stay supported with the bolster on your abdomen. So not only are we supported with the bolster on the abdomen, but we're also engaging in quite an abdominal organ massage with this. You can even feel your heartbeat because of the bolster. So we're just drawing the shoulders down, pressing the hands into the floor, lifting the heart, gaze straight ahead. The inner edges of both your hands, press them down into the floor. Release the lower jaw from the top jaw. A few deep breaths in and out. So if your back is not hurting you here and you don't have back troubles, see if you can. Bend your knees, pointing the toes to your head. No back pain allowed. If you have any back pain, you need to be doing different things and modifying. If you have no back pain here, see if you can move your hands closer to your bolster, come even further in your back bend and even arching back. Very gently, no need to touch your head with your toes. So your chin is facing the ceiling, but your gaze is down to your nose. We're going to release from here for a moment, making fists, adjusting over the bolster there where it's just nice and comfortable, and resting your forehead on your fists on top of each other. Dropping the shoulders, noticing the sensations in your supported back bend here. And it's even possible that this releases some kind of emotions in you, so take note of these things. This is the kind of work that yoga really is. So we're going to release and just slide back again. We're going to repeat this, but a different version. So you want to slide so that your bolster is more on the lower rib section of your body. We're going to bend the legs, hold the feet, flex the feet. And now we want to press the feet into the hands and lift. So now we're opening up the whole front shoulder area. We're supported here so we can really stay here for a while. Pressing the thighs into the floor, the pubic bone into the floor. Your gaze is straight ahead. A nice bow. So in the bow we really need to gain a sense of balance here. You don't want to have all your weight forward and you don't want to have all your weight back. You want to create a center point of balance. The same as if you would as an archer. You have to be very focused, very balanced in order to achieve your goal. Slowly release from here, very slowly, releasing. So we want to just push the bolster out the way, out to the front, so we can come into a bit of a relaxing pose here, dropping the forehead onto the hands, dropping the shoulders, taking a deep breath in and out. Noticing how you're feeling right now. What has shifted, what has changed in you? Preparing to come up, so bringing your hands next to your chest, pressing them into the floor, come up onto the knees. So what we want to do now is sit in Vajrasana, but make sure you have your blocks close by. So sitting in Vajrasana just allows us to arrive here for one deep in breath and out breath. So now make your blocks high, come up onto your knees, roll your toes under, open up the knees, just hip bone apart, hip width apart. So we're coming into the camel, Ustrasana. So you can roll the toes under, bringing the hands onto your sacrum with the fingers pointing down, making sure your blocks, let's put the blocks right at the back there, in line with your feet. And I'm going to show you different versions, so please see what your version is and stay very authentic in this practice. It's really important that we stay authentic. If we just draw those elbows together and press the pubic bone slightly forward, we're already in a back bend. So if you're in level 1, and you have back problems, this is where you're going to be and nowhere else. And this is good, this is fine. Drawing those elbows together, lifting your heart, lifting your chin. So be very careful if you have cervical spine problems. Then you just want to have your gaze straight ahead. Otherwise you're going to stretch your chin towards the ceiling. So bringing your right arm forward, circling it up towards the ceiling. So when your gaze follows your hand, you're actually more in harmony with this movement. Turning your hand up, bring that hand back onto your block. Support yourself. Do the same with your left arm. Up, 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 turning hand out, opening shoulder, bringing your left hand on your left block. This is a version, so push that pubic bone forward. If you don't have any back problems, allow your head to hang, but your gaze towards your nose and chin. If this is too much for you, you stay here. If this is not enough for you, you can even bring your hands onto your heels, pushing the pubic bone forward, pushing the heart towards the ceiling. And if you're really very experienced, you can even have your back feet flat and your hands on your heels, pressing forward with your pubic bone, drawing the elbows together, your back bend. Very slowly start releasing from here, coming up gently, sitting down onto your heels, just sitting down nicely onto your heels. And as you're sitting onto your heels, drop the buttocks to the left, placing the right ankle on top of the inner arch of your left foot. And if you need support under the left hip, bring a little blanket there or a towel, so that you're not like sitting sideways like this. We're going to be twisting to the left, so support with your left hand on the floor. Look behind your left shoulder, just neutralizing this intensive back bend which we've just created. Dropping the jaw, relaxing the facial muscles, dropping the shoulders, twisting over to the left. Maybe you just want to turn your gaze over the right shoulder a little bit for a while. See that which feels really good and juicy for you. We're going to switch directions to the other side. Supporting with the right hand, take a deep breath in, elongate the spine as you breathe out, twist over to the right. Deep and easy breathing. Maybe even turning your head over to the left. See what feels nice for you. What is it that juices you up in which movements you want to do now? Coming back forward, straightening your legs out for a supported forward bend. So bring something underneath your knees, because we haven't done many forward bends today, so we're just going to take it easy, depending where you are and what the story of your body is at the moment. So just making space for these sitting bones, wriggling around, finding the sitting bones, lengthening the spine, just gently move forward. So moving forward, we want to move from our heart forward, not from our chin, from our heart. And just releasing the hands onto the floor and in your own pace, dropping the head down, lengthening your arms, lengthening your arms. Gentle breathing, just drop the shoulders. And releasing. So from here you can lie down into a 5 minutes Shavasana if you like, but this is what you could do and enjoy your day, because you'll find that if you wake up and you don't have much energy and you really don't feel like doing anything, 20 minutes on the mat makes the world of difference. And enjoy your day, everybody. See you next time on the mat. If you really like this video, don't forget to save it on your page wherever you're watching it. Maybe, save it on your page, share it with people, and hope to see you soon. Namaste.